Ember Food Files number 4. Who eats better in the City of Ember? Food, power, and social class. In the City of Ember, everyone lives underground. Everyone follows the same rules, but not everyone eats the same. Today we're going to look at who eats better in the City of Ember and how food quietly reveals a social class system that most people never even question. The illusion of equality. On the surface, Ember appears to be equal to its citizens. There are no mansions, no visual wealth, no luxury markets. Food is rationed, jobs are assigned, but equal treatment in roles does not mean equal in experience. Food exposes the cracks in the system. Job assignments and food quality. In Ember, job assignments determine more than daily tasks, the shape, the energy levels, health, long-term survival in the system. Workers in physically demanding jobs burn more calories, but don't necessarily really receive more food. Meanwhile, those in administration, pencil pushers, works in an office, and indoor roles are protected from hunger's worst effects. Food favors certain facilities, certain staff members, certain jobs, or if someone has like a grudge against you. Can you imagine the person handing out people's food having a grudge against you? That's not fair. Access over abundance. No one in Ember truly eats well. Regardless, even if you get bonuses from the social setup to get more food, you're still not eating well. But some will eat better than others. Look at the mayor. Families closer to distribution centers, storage facilities, or city officials likely have more reliable access to food. Slightly better quality of food, not the cans that are dented or potentially contaminated, stuff that's not already been gotten into, with fewer interruptions to their food chain. When supplies run low, proximity is power. Children and inherited hunger. Children don't choose their jobs, but they inherit their parents' access to their food. A child growing up in a household with stable rations, predictable meals, less stress around food have an advantage. Hunger becomes generational, not because of cruelty. It's design cruelty in the system, but because of the infrastructure in place. Because it's impersonal. Knowledge as a food advantage. Some families knows how to stretch a ration better than others. Knowledge becomes a currency. Knowledge how to store food safely, avoid spoilage, cook effectively and efficiently. Some mean the difference between constant hunger and hangriness and quiet stability even though you're not thriving. This creates a soft class divide, one built on experience and not on wealth. Quiet privilege is a quiet city. Ember doesn't have flashy privilege. It has a quiet privilege, the kind that you don't notice unless you're missing it. A little extra food, a little less stress, a little bit more energy. These differences shape who you think can survive and who can't. Because without food and water, none of us are doing anything. A lot of it's relatable, especially with Oklahoma being so hungry. All of these numbers so hungry. I think maybe that's why I've connected this story to so much, because Oklahoma children are hungry. Food inequality in Ember isn't meant to be a villain. It's caused by the system. The system was not designed to adapt. It wasn't designed to last. It was meant to be for a set amount of time. It was meant to be scheduled. It was meant to be shut off. And as long as most people are surviving enough, no one demands better. Keep you just as satisfied, just enough that you're not dying. There doesn't need to be a villain in this story, because the system itself is the villain, because it's not human. It's just autopilot. It doesn't move the way humans move. It doesn't do the way that humans need. It's inhumane. In Ember, food just doesn't keep people alive. It quietly decides who has the energy, who has options, who dares to imagine something different. In the next video, we'll look at what happens when the food starts to fail and how shortages signal the beginning of the end. This video is part of my ongoing playlist, Food and Cooking in the City of Ember, Ember's Food Files. The next entry will be linked below, or if you're watching week to week, wait till next Friday and I'll have another video up.